Good evening. Welcome to the EcoCAR Mobility Challenge Year 4 Award Ceremony. Please welcome to the stage Advanced Vehicle Technology Competition Director, Kristen Wall.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed your dinner. So I'd like to welcome all the EcoCAR teams, sponsors, and organizers here with us tonight at this historic Arizona Biltmore Hotel in Phoenix, Arizona. And greetings to those watching at home on our live stream. Tonight marks the culmination of the EcoCAR Mobility Challenge series, which challenged 11 North American universities to apply advanced propulsion systems, electrification, SAE Level 2 automation, and vehicle connectivity to improve the energy efficiency of a 2019 Chevrolet Blazer, all while balancing factors such as emissions, safety, and consumer acceptability. Maybe you've heard that before. EcoCAR students were put in the driver's seat, transforming their vehicles from design concept into reality, building an energy-efficient, connected, and semi-automated vehicle. All of you should feel very, very proud of your work and confident in your abilities as you become the next generation workforce that will help us meet our future energy and mobility challenges. I hope all of you were as excited as we were to get back in person. Yes? After 4 years of blood, sweat, and tears, hopefully not too much blood, teams shipped their vehicles to GM's Proving Grounds in Yuma, Arizona to send them through a battery of tests. After a thorough technical inspection, vehicles performed in on-road safety evaluation, acceleration, ACC drive quality and perception system evaluation, drive quality, energy consumption, and the Connected Mobility Challenge. Wow, you guys did a lot. To culminate the week, teams traveled nearly 175 miles across the Arizona desert for the over-the-road event, demonstrating their vehicle's thermal management system, its range, and overall durability, ending at the Phoenix Raceway. In week 2, teams showed their vehicles off to consumer appeal judges, as well as to some local 7th and 8th graders from Desert Oasis Elementary School, who will hopefully be on the EcoCAR team someday. Yes. Teams wrapped up the week with 6 scored presentations on communications, project management, propulsion system integration, CAVs, HMI, and powertrain controls and modeling. And let's not forget our fantastic PACCAR Fun Night and our sponsor social networking and recruiting event, right? Great times. Bringing together all the resources to support a program of this magnitude is no small task. It requires hundreds of organizers, mentors, and subject matter experts and sponsors who volunteer countless hours of support and provide extensive funding and resources. This unique collaboration of government, industry, and academia includes more than 24 government and industry sponsors, including our 3 headline sponsors, the U.S. Department of Energy, General Motors, and MathWorks, as well as more than 20 other competition-level sponsors. So let's give a big round of applause to all of these EcoCAR sponsors for their invaluable support. Okay, just a couple housekeeping items before we get started. As we proceed with the ceremony, please keep in mind a few things. For award recipients, please send 1 person to the stage. Students, after you receive your award, please pose with the presenter and your trophy And then you're going to walk down these stairs out through this door where you'll see the step and repeat banner, and you'll pose with a photographer. All right, when we get to the top 4 awards, we want the entire team to come to the stage. Also, boxes for your awards will be placed just outside the door in the foyer for you to pick up after the show. And boxes are color-coded with stickers that coincide with the color on the bottom of your award. Okay. All right, so if anyone wants any additional photos, feel free to go out to the photographer, and we'll definitely get some photos for you. So with that, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your evening.
Now, please welcome to the stage Bill Venner, Executive Chief Engineer, General Motors.
Good evening. GM's support for advanced vehicle technology competitions began 34 years ago, and we remain a proud sponsor because we recognize that each of you will be the future leaders in the automotive industry. And we've seen this in more than 230 competition alumni currently working within our organization. As all you know, you are working on the future of mobility, and the skills that you're learning are valued in this industry. We know it's going to take people like you who understand the fundamental designs of designing a vehicle to revolutionize what mobility looks like for everyone. This is why EcoCAR not only highlights the brightest students in manufacturing and STEM careers, but also the importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion among team members. This competition helps shape the engineering curriculum at your universities and providing students with hands-on experience tackling real-world challenges. This cultivates future transportation leaders, future design leaders, and enhances North American engineering workforce. And we at GM are thrilled to see the amount of growth, the talent, that have displayed over the years. No matter which company or part of the industry you join, your experience in EcoCAR will challenge your career and will help us drive towards an all-EV future. This journey that we're on now began 4 years ago, and as I know it's a while ago. We started with requirements for your Chevy Blazer, which led you to modeling and simulation. We did have a little brief pause during COVID and some challenges with that, but then we got things rolling again and finally moved into our hardware integration phase. Alongside full vehicle development, team members managed complex build schedules and budgets, hosted outreach events, and met with government leaders and designed new features for target audience to better interact with team vehicles. All this led to arrival here for Year 4 competition, and as Kristen mentioned, live and in person, right? So good thing. And now in Yuma, you put the Blazer through a gauntlet at our desert proving ground. From initial shakedown, safety testing, fuel efficiency, range testing, to real-time V2X decision-making. Your teams fought the heat, the deadlines, the newfound integration issues that always come up at the end, right? It's just like hard to not shake them down, to bring your vehicles to full operation status. But then, as you waved goodbye to Yuma, we embarked on that 175-mile journey across into Phoenix, and you look forward to demonstrating how customers would perceive your vehicle, and even how you would teach them to learn other people. At the Sunny Raceway, which I heard was pretty hot out there, your teams wowed our judges with the overall visual presentation of your vehicles, as well as smooth integration of non-stock components. Your instructional user experience displays walked our judges, posing as potential customers through your team's ACC features. Overall, your efforts demonstrated both technical understanding and the ability to translate it into a chosen market. Now, this is what I want to make sure never in our competition history have we seen all 11 teams running at the end of competition. Okay? And you have to be extremely proud of that. I mean, this whole 4-year competition was a lot. And to have you all running and all enjoying your running vehicle was amazing. So it's something that you should really be proud of. One thing I find so special about this competition is seeing how it enables each of you to exercise your ability to choose. You choose team projects that fit your interest. You choose how much time and effort you put into your team and this project. You choose how you leverage the lessons you learn in EcoCAR to help you further your path in academia, government, or industry. In these moments, you're exercising the same judgment skills that will help you make important life decisions and commit to seeing them through. These abilities are core properties of leadership that are fundamental skills that this competition has trained you for. At GM, we choose to see a future with zero crashes, zero emission, and zero congestion. As a leader in the mobility space, it's our responsibility to do everything in our power to save lives, meet our aspirations to eliminate tailpipe emissions for new light-duty vehicles by 2035, and unlock time lost sitting in traffic so that you can spend it on things that really do matter. We also choose to embark on a journey to be the most inclusive company in the world. With a tone set by our chairman and CEO, Mary Barra, we have committed to the hard work that will make our company a better place to work for and make our products more representative of our customers in every market around the world. So thank you for choosing to be here with all of us tonight. And on behalf of my GM colleagues, I would like to thank the students, faculty, and sponsors that have made this past 4 years such a huge success. Continue to pursue learning and carry all the new skills with you as you lead us to an exciting new chapter of mobility. And congratulations to all the teams here and getting your cars running. Fantastic. Thank you.
Now, please welcome to the stage Mark Smith, Technology Integration Program Manager from the Vehicle Technologies Office at the U.S. Department of Energy.
Well, thank you. What a dapper-looking group. You guys clean up really, really well. Looks nice. No, seriously, very, very impressive. Hey, this has been a great week, hasn't it? We're happy, I'm happy, the organizers are happy that we finally get to gather in person for competitions, and we have tonight to celebrate all the accomplishments that really culminate from the hard work that all of you have done. This is really an exciting time to be in the transportation sector. President Biden's clean energy goals put America on an irreversible path to achieve 100% clean energy economy with net zero emissions no later than 2050. Transportation makes up the biggest part of emissions in the U.S., and over half of those emissions come from passenger vehicles. So the time is right to be involved with what we're doing, trying to build a transportation sector that's completely decarbonized. To help meet this goal, last year President Biden set a national goal of getting zero-emission vehicles to make up half of new car and truck sales by 2030, a goal that we're very proud to have GM and the rest of the big three as part of. And we're pulling out all the stops to reach it. As you may have heard, President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure law includes $7.5 billion to construct a national network of EV chargers and another $7 billion to secure a reliable domestic supply chain for the batteries those chargers will juice up. We have a lot of work to do, but we cannot do it alone. We need the skilled engineers who have the knowledge, the experience, and the passion to make these goals a reality. That's why EcoCAR is so very important and so critical to our mission. This helps drive the way that we meet the needs of a clean energy transportation economy. And EcoCAR is a testament to that. Throughout the history of the program, more than 27,000 students have competed in advanced vehicle competitions. And they've gained real-world experience that readies them to work in the auto space from the day they graduate. So get those resumes ready, and I've already heard from some of you that you have jobs lined up, and I'm sure that makes your parents very happy. And all of you are key in our battle against climate change as we work to decarbonize the economy. But our work is not done just at the vehicle level. As Bill has mentioned, we also need to be driven by environmental justice, which is a core principle of the Biden administration. We have to make sure that we build a clean energy economy in a way that benefits all Americans. We need to address environmental injustices that disproportionately affect communities of color, low-income communities, and indigenous communities. The success of clean energy depends upon a diverse workforce, and our workforce and industries must look like all of America. And each of you here today exemplify the future of a clean energy workforce. In closing, the competition is definitely one for the record books, as has been talked about. The pandemic threw a curveball none of us could anticipate, but the testament to your hard work came through this week. With the static competitions, I was fortunate enough to be part of, along with some other folks here in the room, judging the consumer appeal event at Phoenix Raceway. And all of us were amazed what you were able to do with those vehicles. As Bill mentioned, to have all 11 of them running at the end of the competition is incredible. But what you were able to do when many of you had no access to the vehicle, you couldn't be on campus, is really quite a feat. So congratulations to all of you. Let me thank also our competition sponsors, our faculty advisors, Argonne National Lab, and our teams. The hard work and dedication to this effort is tremendous. And I also would be not giving them due justice if I didn't also thank them for what they did for the last couple of years doing virtual competitions. That was really hard, right? But hopefully it was still a way for you to showcase and for us to really see the great work you've done. So thank you for making those virtual competitions such a huge success. In closing, I just want to say our transition to the clean energy economy will be driven by the new generation of clean energy engineers, EcoCAR graduates. You will contribute to all sectors of the clean energy economy beyond just the transportation sector. So please have a great evening. Speaking of competitions, it's been fun to see the competition both in the static display, at the track day, but I've also seen some off-track, out of conference room competitions with some pretty spirited beer pong games going on, and you guys know who you are. I thought about joining you, but I'm a little rusty, but we'll see, maybe later. So please have a great evening. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to hand out a lot of hardware and oodles of cash. So congratulations again for a great couple of weeks, and please enjoy yourselves tonight and make some great memories. Thank you.
And now, join us as we take a look back at the Year 4 competition.
So here we are at the Year 4 final competition, wrapping up the last 4 years. All of the EcoCAR teams have worked tremendously hard. They've overcome innumerous burdens, including the COVID pandemic. These EcoCAR teams have proven that they are incredibly resilient. There's no challenge they can't overcome. There's no hurdle they can't get past. The fact that they're here now with running vehicles and functioning systems is a testament to their hard work.
EcoCAR has been a challenge for me, completing a project of this scale while still balancing all of the problems of school. So getting a car together and actually having it ready has been a massive challenge for us. Vehicle technical inspections make sure all of the vehicles are safe and functional so that we can go through and make sure we're not going to have any problems while we're running events. Passing VTI today was extremely exciting. We're really happy to get it done at the beginning of the week so we can start running dynamic events.
You're officially cleared to run dynamic events. Well done. Yeah. Well done.
honestly is so exciting to finally see our Blazer come here after 4 years and seeing a lot of hard work coming together and finally getting some dynamic testing done. I would say it's very worth it. There's a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of long days, but overall getting to see our vehicle actually run, and it feels great, and I would say it's worth it, and all of my team members would definitely do it 3 times over.
It's been a lot of fun being here this week with my teammates. We're all really good friends. We spend a lot of time together, especially the grad students or the team members that are super dedicated. We're always in the office working together, collaborating. We do a lot of things outside of EcoCAR together too. It's the friendships that you make on the team that it really does feel like a family.
Really awesome experience to be one of the drivers of the vehicles that made it all the way from Yuma to Phoenix. You're joining all the other schools from across the country in your own Blazer, something you've built from the ground up on the real roads. So this is really the culmination of 4 years of hard engineering work, calibration, testing, tuning. It's all built up to this.
I am ecstatic. I'm incredibly relieved being able to see not only it get through all of the competition events over at the Desert Proving Grounds, being able to see it on the road with the other cars and make it here, no problems. It's been a dream come true.
Let's go! Holy! And go! Go Jackets!
The consumer appeal presentation has value for the students because it gives them an opportunity to understand how their design will impact the end user and the market.
The thing I find fascinating is how the students approach the problem, how they figure out a way to do it.
The different teams really find new, unique concepts and new ways to solve problems, and it's great to see how they use the tools, not just from us, but from everybody, and make things happen.
I feel like the presentations give a wrap-up of the entire year's work and excitement to share what you have done.
EcoCAR is about training the next generation of engineers, and what better way to do that than to introduce middle school students to these vehicles and these teams. Demo Day is about engaging with sponsors, with media, with faculty, university administrators, all of the EcoCAR stakeholders that make this competition possible.
EcoCAR is probably one of the most cutting edge of the student competitions you can be participated in, especially like the CAD system, because autonomous vehicles is really some cutting edge stuff.
My foot's not on any pedal. Yep, and it's slowing down a little bit because we're getting close, and then it'll bring you to a stop right on that line there.
I have been talking to a few employees, and when I say that I am a CAR's team lead and have been working on these systems, perception system, on CAN, on V2X, they're like, you pretty much know everything what we are working on.
I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to participate in this wonderful program. We have sponsors and competition organizers.
We're all very proud of the work that you've done at competition this week. I'm standing here at Victory Lane at the finish line, but this is really the starting line for your career.
Please welcome our next presenter, Jace Allen, Director of ADOS, AD Engineering and Business Development at D-Space, who will be presenting the D-Space Leadership in Validation Award winners.
Thank you, folks. Hey, that's a tough act to follow. I'll tell you what. Hey, the superstars, everybody here, superstars. Incredible work. I'm really honored to be able to present the D-Space Leadership and Validation Award. We were so impressed with what we saw in the submissions, and that made choosing the winners very, very difficult for us. The team who will be receiving second place showed their creativity with an opening video called I'm Just a Hill. And I thought only people as old as I am knew the Schoolhouse Rock, I'm Just a Bill thing, but it was pretty cute. They demonstrated a strong understanding of traceability of requirements and automated testing to optimize the drivetrain control system development. Finally, the team's implementation of our tools resulted in a very clean user interface, which they leveraged for overall system calibration. The recipient of the second place D-Space Leadership and Validation Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $500, is the University of Alabama. Yeah, that was pretty cute. Now to announce the first place winner of the D-Space Leadership and Validation Award. The first place team was professionally organized and excelled at showing the advantages of using our tools. Let us know maybe how we should use our tools, right? They related the usage of all of our tools back to the V-cycle process and used the tools for lights out testing to look for system faults. Extremely important in the industry today, right? They were able to use their models and resolve thermal issues during system optimization tuning. Clearly, they demonstrated a mature understanding of the overall system development and validation process, and they deserve the top spot of the year in the D-Space Leadership and Validation Award category. The recipient of the first place D-Space Leadership and Validation Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000, is Ohio State University.
Please welcome our next presenter, Bhavna Chakraborty, Manager of Software Engineering Driver Experience, Cross-Domain Computing Solution at Bosch, who will be presenting the Bosch ADAS Development Environment Award.
Hi, everybody. Thank you to all the participating teams who showcased their unique take on the 2022 EcoCAR Bosch ADAS development video submissions. The second place award goes to the team who brought to life ADAS development in a very well-produced video. Not only did this team develop a creative video, they had deep technical content, demonstrated visualization software, and highlighted the Bosch products. It's the Bosch Award. The recipient for the second place Bosch ADAS Development Environment Award will receive a trophy and a check for $500, and this is the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Now to announce the first place winner of the Bosch ADAS Development Environment Award. The first place goes to the team who distinctly exhibited their understanding and vision to the judges. Not only did this team provide a good overview of the visualization tools, they had detecting data, they showed challenges, and they included scripting, and they really stood out from the rest with their creativity. The recipient of the first place Bosch ADAS Development Environment Award, who will receive a trophy and check for $1,000, is Georgia Tech. Thank you.
Please welcome our next presenter, Douglas Premier, Director of Electronics, Controls, and Software, who will be presenting AAM Workmanship Award winners.
As a leading global Tier 1 automotive and mobility supplier, AAM designs, engineers, and manufactures driveline and metal forming technologies to support electric, hybrid, and internal combustion vehicles. We are bringing the future faster for a safer and more sustainable tomorrow. That tomorrow includes all the dedicated and talented teams we've met over the last couple of days. I'm honored to present 2 teams with the first AAM Workmanship and Appearance Award. The teams took pride in the craftsmanship, overall fit and finish, and helped support and promote robust and refined vehicle integration. We evaluated the level of quality with which the teams integrated production intent components and systems into their vehicle. This award factored in the exterior appearance of the vehicle, including paint, wrap, aerodynamic treatments, tires, rims, and special components the teams added. We also looked at the engine compartments and cargo area to evaluate how well teams were able to install new combustion engines, cooling systems, EV components, sensors, and instrumentation into their vehicles. The recipient of the second place AAM Workmanship Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $500, is Georgia Tech. Now to announce the first place winner of the AAM Workmanship Award. This team's commitment to the details in appearance and integration beyond functionality exemplify the Workmanship and Appearance Award. The recipient of the first place AAM Workmanship Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000, is The Ohio State University.
Please welcome our next presenter to announce the MathWorks Model-Based Design Award, Sam Reinzel, Student Competition's Technical Evangelist at MathWorks.
All right, so the MathWorks Model-Based Design Award tasked teams with showing judges how they use MATLAB and Simulink to develop their powertrain controllers and their connected and automated vehicle software. Teams were asked to go beyond the discussion of how their code performed in events and show how they work as a team to develop high-fidelity control code for their vehicle. We look forward to this award every year as it lets teams dive into their process and teaches us how to improve MATLAB and Simulink to help you achieve your goals in EcoCAR. Teams showed us in live demonstrations how they go from their team's requirements documents to functioning software, including how that requirement is traced and implemented and then tested along the way. They dug into the details of their testing methodology and how they use Simulink for unit testing and vehicle simulation. Teams also walked judges through how they develop their software as a large team, tracking changes in version control systems and allowing their team members to work independently, often at large distances across the country, to develop and test their code. All the teams showed us how they strive to match industry best practice and their understanding of working together as a team to develop high-quality software that will set them apart as they move on to industry. The third place team presented judges with a walkthrough of their team's workflow from requirements to vehicle testing. While their subsystems were lighter than air, they pursued an aggressive optimization approach to their vehicle torque split using Simulink design optimization. Judges were impressed with the team's solid foundations in MATLAB and Simulink and look forward to seeing how their team can build upon it in the future. Third place in the MathWorks Model-Based Design Award, along with a trophy and a check for $250, goes to Virginia Tech. All right, good looking socks. So the second place team took an interesting approach to their presentation. Not satisfied with simply discussing their team's development process, this presenter stepped through development of a feature live during the presentation, including owning a card from their team's Kanban board, developing their diagnostic using a suite of team-developed reusable libraries, validating against their requirement test suite, and then merging those changes back into their main branch. Second place in the MathWorks Model-Based Design Award, along with a trophy and a check for $500, goes to the University of Alabama. All right. So this was a year for interesting presentation methods. This year's winner stunned judges with the level of detail their team uses to define their requirements and test them with rigorous use of Simulink Test's temporal assessments. The presenter gave a master class on the use of all of our verification and validation tools available to them, and we're confident they could go into any automotive company tomorrow and convince them to use this for their validation. On top of all of this, they created their PowerPoint slides within Simulink itself, using callbacks to open supporting documentation when needed. So the winner of the MathWorks Model-Based Design Award, along with a trophy and a check for $750, goes to Mississippi State University.
Please welcome our next presenter to announce the General Motors Women in STEM Awards, Catherine Bovey, Electrification Control System Engineer at General Motors.
General Motors is proud to sponsor the EcoCAR Women in STEM Awards. These awards honor women from across many STEM disciplines who are demonstrating outstanding technical excellence both within the university academic programs and most notably through the EcoCAR program. This year we had help from 4 accomplished judges. Thank you to Migali Sotoarse, Manager of Early Career Programs at General Motors, Wendy Ekman, Director of Connectivity Engineering at General Motors, Sabrina Ridnor, Software Engineer and Scrum Leader at General Motors, and Connie Bazanzan, Manager of Education and Outreach in the Vehicle Technologies Office at the Department of Energy. The judges were delighted to hear from 13 strong candidates this year. The accomplishments they shared demonstrated their highly developed technical skills, commitment to encouraging other women to pursue and succeed in engineering and other STEM fields, and their overall excellence or excitement for EcoCAR. I would like to acknowledge them all now, and I'm very sorry if I mispronounced someone's name. Victoria Trabish and Andrea Howison, Elaine Choi and Molly Mercinger from Embry-Riddle, Carolyn Visser from McMaster, Michelle Domenico Warren from Georgia Tech, Maya Cayley from Virginia Tech, Debbie Oliveira and Rachel Hendricks from Mississippi State University, Shamya Juhar from Ohio State University, Bethany Welty and Kayla Hamilton from the University of Alabama, and Bahar Koldi Sabati from the University of Waterloo. These women have demonstrated their passion for EcoCAR in both the technical and outreach programs, and on behalf of the entire EcoCAR organization, let's give them a big round of applause. So now on to the results. First up is the Rookie Award. This is named in honor of Lynn St. James, 1998 Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year, who partnered with the EVTCs to create the Women in Engineering Awards and Challenge X. This award recognizes an outstanding female who is already contributing to the team, though she has not been on the team for many years. We give this award to recognize that potential and encourage her to harness her passion, hone her skills, and become an even more amazing leader that we know she can be. This year's Rookie Award winner discovered her interest in her field of study after participating in an all-female computer science class, which fueled her growth. She had the opportunity to gain industry experience through different internships, exposing her to software skills and methodologies applicable to CAV and V2X. This resulted in excellent contributions to her team. She is currently the CAV lead and supports perception algorithm development and system safety. She has been an advocate for the promotion of women in STEM throughout her engagements with other female students and encouraging them to join the team. Thanks to EcoCAR, she's been able to gain hands-on skills to exercise the theory learned in the classroom, developing her technical and soft skills. And as her future goal, she sees herself as a software engineer working on autonomous driving, robotics, or vision or perception technologies. The winner of this year's General Motors and STEM Rookie of the Year Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $500, is Bahar Kuldi Sabati from the University of Waterloo. And now the winner of this year's General Motors Women in STEM Award. This year's Women in STEM Award winner has been able to develop strong leadership skills as the system safety lead for her team. Some of her contributions include in-vehicle verification and validation, implementation of severity ratings, and teaching her team Canalizer. She's gained a diverse skill set from various internships and co-op opportunities, including the learning and execution of Safe Agile framework. She has gone above and beyond to create engagements to promote women in STEM, initiatives to recruit and retain females on her team. To accomplish this, she supports networking events, visiting classes, and facilitating conversations related to overcoming imposter syndrome. In addition, she's currently working on the initiative of Girls Who Code chapter in a local school. As part of her future goals, she plans to focus on data science as she continues supporting her institution's all-female hackathon experience. She defines success for the women in STEM success by creating a positive and empowering work environment in which women feel respected and recognized. She strongly believes that we can overcome the barriers of females in STEM by removing the stereotype tread that encourage girls to pursue STEM from an early age. The winner of this year's General Motors Women in STEM Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000, is Bethany Welty from the University of Alabama.
Please welcome our next presenter, Connie Bizanson, Education and Outreach Manager from the Vehicle Technologies Office at the U.S. Department of Energy.
Congratulations to the Goddess Voice. You said it correctly, so thank you for that. The U.S. Department of Energy Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in Engineering Award recognizes individuals and/or teams who have enthusiastically and resourcefully promoted equity, diversity, and inclusion amongst its team members. Increasing the diversity within the engineering enterprise offers us the greatest potential to meeting today's scientific and technological workforce needs by building the capabilities of all people to participate and benefit from the growing global scientific and technological economy. This undertaking does not come without difficulty, so it's only fitting that we recognize those who take on these challenges. I think my colleagues at GM and DOE would agree that a team's most valuable asset is its people. So I'd like you to take a second to pause and look around the room and look at your team. Your team is made up of people from different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. Each of these people brought a different perspective that kept your team moving forward and problem solving through each challenge. Truly, this is one of the things that makes EcoCAR so special. The diversity allows us to work toward solving one of the world's most challenging problems, developing clean mobility solutions for all. Tonight, I would first like to thank all of you for your efforts on DEI, and particularly your STEM outreach. Amid a global pandemic, teams pivoted to develop virtual outreach activities for students, and as conditions became safer, the students eagerly pivoted to hit the ground running with in-person events to encourage the next generation of engineers. And I think we saw that adequately out at the track. Each of the teams who applied for this award acknowledged that work to building a diverse STEM workforce is far from over, but made tremendous strides in this space. The runner-up for the DOE Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in Engineering Award leveraged their university's VIP program and developed partnerships with groups like SWE, NSBE, and SHPE to increase representation on their team. They built an environment where diversity could thrive by increasing the representation of their leadership team to better reflect the College of Engineering's demographics and reap the benefits. They also participated in and hosted many events in the community to encourage an interest in STEM fields for underrepresented students. The recipient of the second place DOE Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in Engineering Award will receive a trophy and a check for $500. George Deck. All right, now to announce the first place winner of the DOE DEI Award. This year's winner impressed judges with their wide range of events to recruit and retain underrepresented students in STEM. They developed a Woman of EcoCAR support group and hosted the 2019 LGBTQ+ Engineer of the Year, Dr. Ariana Morales of General Motors, in conjunction with an allyship workshop. The team also intended implicit bias training to address potential inequities in their hiring process and developed relationships with several engineering affinity groups that improved recruiting and extended community outreach. Please give a round of applause to this year's winner. The trophy and a check for $1,000 goes to the University of Alabama.
And now, please welcome to the stage Kristen Wall and Stephen Boyd, Program Manager of Batteries and Electrification at the U.S. Department of Energy.
So this year's competition marks the end of an era. Not only are we ending the EcoCAR Mobility Series, but we're also celebrating the retirement of two of our most distinguished and long-serving faculty advisors that have been a force of respect and admiration to fellow colleagues, organizers, and their students spanning nearly 3 decades. Excuse me. So Stephen and I are very honored to first recognize Dr. Douglas Nelson. So for those of you who may not know, Doug will be retiring at the end of 2022. And while we did celebrate Dr. Nelson with a special honor at his 25-year anniversary in AVTCs only a couple of years ago, the Virginia Tech team and the organizers felt it was very important to pay tribute to this AVTC legend before he sails into the sunset of retirement. It's really hard to separate the success of the AVTC program from Doug Nelson. Not only has he been the faculty advisor for almost as many years as this program has existed, but he's also been very instrumental in the design and the development of many of its competitions. Voted by his peers year after year, Doug has served as a longstanding member of our faculty advisory board and our energy consumption working group. Beyond energy consumption calculations, you can always count on Doug to be a passionate advocate for the student educational experience. He's an ever-smiling face, a fountain of historical knowledge, and possibly the world's leading leg guitar player. And he will be truly missed.
Thanks, Kristen. Dr. Nelson began advising AVTC teams in 1994 and has led the hybrid electric vehicle team at Virginia Tech to 5 first-place finishes and 6 more top 3 finishes. But as a team member, I learned just as much, if not more, in the years that we struggled to succeed at competition. Doug always emphasized the fundamentals of learning and understanding, and his dedicated work has shaped the minds of hundreds of students, influencing their careers and affecting the very changes we're seeing today in the automotive industry. Since Dr. Nelson will be retiring from Virginia Tech in his role as EcoCAR faculty advisor over the next year, his current students have put together a short video to say goodbye.
Electricity is much less expensive than fuel for the most part, and it'll have a lower impact on greenhouse gas emissions and petroleum energy use.
I continue to work with EcoCAR day to day as the competition tech lead from the MathWorks. And you know, obviously I wouldn't continue to do this if it wasn't for our fantastic faculty advisor, Dr. Nelson. So I just wanted to say thank you, Dr. Nelson, for all the years that you put in to the team and to us and our careers. So thank you.
Hey Doug, this is Brian Warner from West Virginia University, or now from West Virginia University. Just wanted to wish you a great retirement. Thank you for all the friendship over the years, and thank you for all the things you've done on behalf of students at Virginia Tech. Drew and I are really glad to know you and have been influenced by you.
I just want to say thank you, Dr. Nelson, for all that you've done for the team. I've really enjoyed my experience in HVT, and I've learned and grown so much under your guidance. And it's been an honor to be just one part of a team you've built over these last 28 years. And really where the team is today is all thanks to you.
Hello, Dr. Nelson, mechanical engineering students, and team members of the hybrid electric vehicle team at Virginia Tech. My name is Mike Ogburn, and a few hundred years ago I was a team leader, and proud to have Dr. Doug Nelson as my graduate advisor. In the time since then, Doug has helped many students find their achievements through HEVT, in some cases ending up in the auto industry and beyond. Thank you for training the students and pushing the curriculum that has helped make this change happen. We really appreciate all that you've done. Every one of us, I know, feels that way. And congratulations on your retirement.
Hello, Doug. Congratulations on your upcoming retirement. I sincerely appreciate the guidance and mentorship you've provided me early on in my tenure as a faculty advisor in EcoCAR and have enjoyed immensely working with you these past 6 years on the faculty advisory board. I know the legacy you've built over the past 25 plus years in AVTCs at Virginia Tech has impacted many, many students and will hopefully continue. I won't be a stranger. I hope we can get together when I come down in the fall for Hokie football games. Wishing you all the best, Drew, and the entire West Virginia University EcoCAR team.
Hey, Dr. Nelson. Thank you so much for everything you've done for the team. It's crazy how you started this and got us to where we are today. I know it's not just going to be HEVT who will miss you, but also all of the students and faculty you've worked with over the years. So thank you so much again, and I hope you have a wonderful retirement.
Hi, Doug. Congratulations on your retirement. This is a milestone for you, but also for the program and the team. You've been a dedicated faculty advisor, and I have enjoyed getting to know you over the years. And I do wish you well in the next step. Your air guitar is one of the finest I have ever seen, and I will miss seeing it at competition. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Nelson.
Thank you, Dr. Nelson.
Thank you, Dr. Nelson.
That was such a great video. Doug, we only have words here, but I think all of us would share the sentiment. You've really affected everyone in this room and the industry as a whole. Thank you so much.
Doug, can you stand?
Here to present the award for the First Place Influencer Engagement Report, Danielle Perhogan, Senior Talent Acquisition Specialist at Magna.
Wow, very hard to follow that one up, but I'm going to try. I'm thrilled to be able to present the First Place Influencer Engagement Report. Communication students were tasked with conducting 2 EcoCAR awareness campaigns to Tier 1 influencers. Tier 1 influencers include U.S. congressional members and parliamentary members. All teams did an excellent job reaching out to the representatives at the national level and had some engaging interactions with many influencers across North America. The winning team had a strong knowledge of the legislative landscape and was able to clearly convey specific and attainable goals for their influencer engagement. The team effectively utilized their own university relations office to help coordinate meetings with staffers from each influencer's office and even hosted 28 staffers from various offices at one campus event. The recipient of the First Place Influencer Engagement will receive a trophy and a check for $500. Congratulations to Georgia Tech.
Here to present the awards for outstanding team and sponsor collaboration, please welcome to the stage Kimberly DeClark, Head of Strategic Communications of AVTC at Argonne National Laboratory.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. The EcoCAR sponsors provide invaluable support to both the competition and to our teams. And during year 4, the communication managers had an opportunity to collaborate with a competition-level sponsor to plan and execute an activity which highlighted the student-sponsor partnership. This year, we saw a number of super creative and impactful events, including a resume building webinar, a social media takeover, a vehicle launch event, and even events featuring a number of former AVTC alumni. Overall, the judges were very impressed with the effort of each team. This year, we have a tie for the runner-up award. So both winning teams collaborated with one of our EcoCAR sponsors to develop the scripts for and record a podcast episode, which I hope everyone has listened to, where their PM assumed the role as the host of the podcast. These episodes highlight the 34-year history of AVTC's impacts on their universities and even discuss the future of transportation. These teams did extensive research to prepare for their episodes and conducted their interviews with poise and professionalism. The runner-ups for the outstanding team and sponsor collaboration will each receive a trophy, although we only have one here tonight. It'll get sent to you, and share a check for $250. Congratulations to Virginia Tech and the University of Tennessee, Knoxville for your collaboration with the U.S. Department of Energy. Okay, so the outstanding team and sponsor collaboration winning team developed a promotional video which highlighted the importance of the EcoCAR sponsor and their impact on the transportation industry in the team's local community. Throughout the video, the team highlighted the sponsor's world-renowned testing facility, potential career opportunities, and how the sponsor has assisted them with their team's own Blazer testing. This organization's sponsorship has been instrumental to the success of this winning team. The winner for the outstanding team and sponsor collaboration will receive a trophy and a check for $500. Congratulations to Ohio State University and your collaboration with TRC.
Here to present the award for the first place communications presentation, please welcome Zachary Slayton, Senior Assistant Chief Engineer at PACCAR.
Well, good evening, everyone. During year 4, the communications managers were tasked with planning and hosting 4 events to promote STEM education, vehicle technologies, and general awareness of the EcoCAR program. Teams were judged on the following events: 1 campus event and 1 community event, one of which must have a focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion. And then 2 youth outreach events for students grades 6 through 12, with 1 event also having a focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion. These presentations demonstrated the communication manager's success in planning and executing events, overall event strategy, key messages shared, and interpretation of outcomes. Now, according to the judges, the winning team was enthusiastic and very passionate. The presenter literally owned the room. This team had outside-of-the-box thinking and strategy for their youth outreach campaigns. And one judge said, "You fully embraced both halves of the mission, selling your team and product to internal and external audiences, while also focusing on DEI throughout your entire presentation. It was the most complete embrace of DEI that we saw as a team." The winner of the first place communications presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Congratulations to Georgia Tech.
Here Here to present the award for Spirit of Communications, please welcome Amanda McAlpin, Argonne National Laboratory Project Specialist.
Good evening. The Spirit of Communications Award recognizes an individual that has made an outstanding effort in the area of communications. This year's winner embraced the challenges of the program. This CM has shown significant growth both personally and professionally and completed every deliverable with a positive attitude. These are the characteristics that truly embody the spirit of communications and the entire competition. The recipient of the Spirit of Communications Award will receive a trophy and a check for $500. Please give a round of applause for William Barham, University of Tennessee.
Here to present the award for the third place communications program, please welcome Lisa Tipton, Talent Attraction Manager for University Relations at Bosch.
Good evening. Before I give out the award for third place overall communication program, I would like to first recognize each of the communications managers for an outstanding job this year. Let's give a round of applause for each of the communications managers. The third place team consistently submitted quality deliverables and planned and hosted strategic events throughout the year. The team that had the successful influencer engagement campaign and the CM wowed the judges with their communications presentation and their dedication to the outreach of their local community. The winner of the third place communications program will receive a trophy and a check for $500. With 54.5 points out of 75, congratulations to Merritt Reese of Ohio State University.
Here to present the award for the second place communications program, please welcome Kenny Lewis, Manager of Global Product Development Communications at General Motors.
Good evening. The team that won the award for second place communications program put an emphasis on outreach throughout the year 4. The team focused on reaching a larger youth audience in the team's surrounding communities. They also traveled to rural areas in their home state to spread awareness about EcoCAR and STEM education opportunities. The team exceeded expectations in influencer engagement and securing 3 separate meetings with Tier 1 influencers. The winner of the second place communications program scored 56.8, will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000. Please help me congratulate Casey Kaiser from West Virginia University.
And now, please welcome Trevor Tompkins, Senior Manager of Chevrolet Performance and Motorsports Communications at General Motors, to present the award for the first place communications program.
Good evening. It is my honor to present the award for first place overall communications program. The winning team hit the ground running in the fall with numerous campus events, youth outreach, and influencer engagement activities. This team also did a stellar job of managing social media this year by highlighting all team members, vehicle achievements, and team events. The communications manager from this team participated in every training session, was always eager to learn, ask questions, and go above and beyond for every deliverable. Speaking of deliverables, this team received nearly perfect scores on every single deliverable. With 72.6 points out of 75, the winner of the first place communications program will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Congratulations, Daniel Palas from Georgia Tech.
Here to present the award for the first place final project status accreditation, please welcome Chris Marr, General Motors Executive Retiree.
Good evening, everybody. The project status presentation is intended for project managers to convey the overall status of their project to competition stakeholders using formal project management techniques. The evaluation of these presentations focused on the ability of the project manager to communicate this status, as well as where they would or could improve their programs. The winner of this presentation demonstrated a mastery of acceptance criteria, which established a strong foundation for the entire presentation. And in particular, this team effectively presented their succession plan, which guaranteed a continuous leadership team throughout all years of the competition. This particular project manager graciously acknowledged the shortcomings that their team had during the Mobility Challenge and has already developed a training program for the coming summer to enable their team leading up to the EcoCAR EV Challenge. So with a score of 33.9 out of 40, the winner of the first place final project status presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Congratulations to Rachel Hendricks from Mississippi State.
Here to present the award for the third place project management program, please welcome Jesse Alley, AVTC Senior Program Manager at Argonne National Laboratory.
Howdy, folks. I'm here to present the third place PM Program Award, but first I want to give a heartfelt thank you to all the PMs this year. I've worked directly with a lot of you throughout the year. There's been a lot of one-on-one conversations, a lot of small group conversations, a lot of direct work with you, and it's truly like one of the highlights of this job is getting to work directly with you. So truly, you've all done an excellent job, and I love being able to work with you all. So the winner of the third place Program Management Award, this PM has shown tremendous growth over the year from last year when he started until this year closing out the Mobility Challenge. He's taken a down-in-the-trenches approach to leadership, including stepping in to fill a void for his HMI team during a period of transition and really engaging with all areas of the program. He truly leads by influence, which is something that Chris Marr has talked a lot about with our PMs, and he has taken that to heart and demonstrated it with his team. Oh, and by the way, he did pretty good on his deliverables, which is why he's getting the trophy. So, my only regret is that he's not here to receive the trophy because he's graduating. Please congratulate, with a score of 77.1 out of 105 points, who gets a trophy and a check for $500, J.P. Nelms from the University of Tennessee.
Here to present the award for the top awards for project management program, please welcome Joe Mueller, Executive Director, Electric Drive Unit Engineering at AAM.
Good evening. I'm honored to be here to present the awards for the top 2 project management programs. First, the award for second place overall project management program. Stepping into a management position at any point is difficult. Stepping into a management position in the final year of a project is especially challenging. Despite being new to the PM role, this PM demonstrated confidence and proficiency with project management techniques throughout the year. They also successfully balanced involvement in both the propulsion systems integration swim lane while performing above and beyond what was required within the project management swim lane. The winner of the second place project management program will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000. With a score of 77.2 out of 105, please help me congratulate Eamon Flaherty from Georgia Tech. And now the award for first place project management. The first place project management award goes to a team that never let an opportunity to learn and grow pass them by. Their PM has a firm grasp of project management concepts, knows how to work as part of a team, is very personable, and was able to utilize these skills to bring the team together to succeed in many ways this year. More importantly, this project manager is not only willing to hear and accept criticism, they would ask for suggestions on how to make improvements and quickly implement the changes. This effort came through in their project results and made them very successful in the competition overall. One judge remarked, "Given the opportunity, I would gladly hire this student as a project manager on my team." With a total score of 81.1 out of 105, the winner of the first place project management program will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Please help congratulate Rachel Hendricks, Mississippi State.
And now, please welcome to the stage Connie Bizanson and Aubrey Casey.
Come on, you. So this year, one of our beloved faculty advisors will be moseying on to greener pastures. Dr. David Butch Eyrich has been involved in AVTCs for almost 3 decades. As he plans for retirement, he leaves behind a legacy of education and successful students. Dr. Eyrich has had a lasting impact on every student that comes under his tutelage, giving them responsibility, autonomy, and pride in their work. I have the pleasure of working with several of Dr. Eyrich's students in their careers, and I would agree with that wholeheartedly. He's also worked at his university to create an interdisciplinary collaboration, which is so important to the AVTC program. And he has contributed to engineering curriculum there by helping to shape courses using the AVTC principles.
So y'all might not know, but I'm a Tennessee gal. So Dr. Eyrich, Butch, please know that we appreciate your contribution to AVTCs, and we wish you a happy and fulfilling retirement, hiding in Tennessee, building and racing your cars. To show their appreciation, some of your colleagues, as well as past and present students, have put together a video to show their appreciation. Let's take a look.
It feels like a lifetime ago, but I can remember it like it was just yesterday. September 2014 for the EcoCAR 3 kickoff workshop. As I recall, it went something sort of like this. Hello, Mark. Everyone that knows me calls me Butch. Do you know why orange is the official color of the University of Tennessee? So that way you can go hunting on Friday, to the game on Saturday, and pick up trash alongside the road on Sunday without having to change your clothes. I was signed up to be the new GM mentor for the University of Tennessee, and completely oblivious to the fact that I was the one about to be mentored. In the past 8 years since that fateful meeting, I've probably learned as much from Dr. Eyrich as many of his students have, without having to pay a dime of tuition, unless you count an occasional Bud Light. Like his students, I've been inspired by his knowledge and amazed at his determination and talents. But most importantly, I've gained a friendship that will certainly outlast an A123 battery pack, regardless if it's charged by a plug or even propped up on jack stands. Thank you, Butch, for a great EcoCAR experience. There is definitely a non-zero chance that I'll be coming back down to Knoxville to visit, and not just for the Waffle House. Congratulations and best wishes, my friend.
Hey, Dr. Eyrich. I wanted to congratulate you on your well-earned, at this point, retirement.
Congratulations on retirement, Dr. Eyrich.
Your passion for automotive engineering actually shaped my career in innovation and technology in the transportation space, which is pretty cool.
One of the great things I learned from Dr. Eyrich was work dedication and devotion.
Thank you for all of your help and mentorship when I worked on the EcoCAR program.
Thanks for bringing me into EcoCAR, which led me here to Michigan with my job at GM.
For the mentorship and support that you provided us through the years.
For teaching me so much.
For creating the opportunity for me to have a career that I never would have dreamed of.
I really appreciate the example that you set for myself and many others within the EcoCAR community.
Hi, Dr. Eyrich. As much as we think you would love us gushing over you,
we thought a better tribute would be to read some of our favorite Dr. Eyrich quotes from over the years.
Off of our famous Eyrich Z Camaro t-shirt.
The only way you won't break anything is by sitting on your fists.
I was born at night, but it wasn't last night.
It can either be finished or perfect. If it's finished, it's not perfect. If it's perfect, it's not finished.
You asleep, Joseph.
All have just one more.
Joseph.
it's doing exactly what we're telling it to do.
Thank you for everything, Dr. Eyrich, and congratulations on finally graduating.
Congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you. Butch, it's been my pleasure to be your colleague while at Tennessee. I just want to thank you for all the effort that you put into the EcoCAR project over the years. I've seen the impact that you've had on the students' lives and the jobs they get and the education they get, and I'm very grateful and very proud to have been your colleague. Thank you.
All right. I am going to do it to him. You're going to do that part. Come on. Butch. Come on. I love that you thought we weren't going to do this to you, but please, come up on stage with us, please. So, Butch, on behalf of all of us, we want to thank you for your dedicated service and congratulate you on your career and your upcoming retirement up through. We will truly miss you, but please know you will always be part of the EcoCAR family. And congratulations.
All right, thank you, thank you.
Let's go take some pictures.
41 days.
Here, let me give you something. Let's go take some pictures.
Please welcome to the stage Evan Graves, EcoCAR Cav's technical lead at General Motors, to present the EcoCAR Collaboration Award.
Thank you. We're going to miss you, Butch. So the Collaboration Award is presented to the team that offers generous assistance and support to other teams or organizers despite their own circumstances. We'd like to applaud all of the teams for their demonstrations of collaboration throughout the Year 4 competition. We received a ton of nominations. They shared tools, offered assistance to their fellow competitors, and we're happy that everybody is providing assistance when needed. The team receiving this award truly embodied the meaning of collaboration, offering critical assistance to the Georgia Tech team during the year. On the night of April 13th, less than 10 days before their vehicle was shipped to the Year 4 competition, the Georgia Tech team broke a custom fabricated half shaft. The lead time on this component would have been like 4 weeks. So obviously not going to fit within the 10-day time span. Without this component, the Georgia Tech vehicle would have been limited in operational modes at competition. The winning team jumped in to assist, identifying that they had commissioned the exact same component needed to fit into the Georgia Tech vehicle. It was a perfect fit, and not only did the team assist in coordinating shipping the half shaft out from the manufacturer to Georgia Tech, but they also offered to pay for the half shaft themselves. Georgia Tech had this to say in their nomination: while EcoCAR remains a fiercely competitive engineering program, the collaborative spirit of this competition has been deeply entrenched at this nominee's university, and they have shown a genuine willingness to help our team achieve success. We are beyond grateful to them, and we are humbled to submit this nomination. The winning team of the EcoCAR Collaboration Award will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Please congratulate the University of Washington.
Here to present the first place propulsion controls and modeling presentation is Alex Thurber, Vehicle Function Definition Supervisor at PACCAR.
Good evening. The propulsion controls and modeling presentation is designed to evaluate the effectiveness with which each team achieved the yearly PCM goals. For Year 4, the teams focused on achieving full propulsion system functionality. The teams were asked to provide a summary of their PCM accomplishments and had to articulate how they worked toward and achieved these goals. The winning team impressed judges with their thorough explanation of their team's controls development process. After evaluating their team's shortcomings in organization, they took action by implementing new agile development processes, such as a Kanban board for tracking the team's backlog and ongoing development work. This team made deliberate strategic changes to their algorithms to meet their customers' needs for drive quality. Judges noted this team's commitment to process automation, such as automated updates to the requirements traceability matrix from test results, as well as automated generation of PowerPoint slides to highlight important information from vehicle test logs. This automation showed the team's process is as mature and robust as companies in industry. The winner of the first place for propulsion controls and modeling presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Congratulations to Georgia Tech.
Here to present the award for Best Propulsion System Integration presentation, please welcome to the stage Ian Galloway, Mobile Robotics Program Lead at NXP.
Thank you, and thank you on behalf of NXP Semiconductor. It's really inspiring to be here. The Propulsion Systems Integration presentation is designed to evaluate the team's architectural decisions, their mechanical and electrical designs, and their overall engineering methodologies. Additionally, teams were expected to demonstrate their understanding of the critical interactions of each functional area within the PSI swim lane and how they affect their vehicle technical specifications. The winning team demonstrated a calibration process that was industry grade with clear responsibilities and clear process flow. The team developed quantitative requirements and a validation testing plan that was consummated with verifiable data to check their assumptions. The presenters were well rehearsed and comfortable with the material, even handing off between presenters mid-slide. They also demonstrated an extremely impressive depth of knowledge during the Q&A. The winner of the first place propulsion systems integration presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Please congratulate Ohio State University.
Here to present the award for the first place drive quality, Dylan Carden, Project Manager of EcoCAR at General Motors.
The Drive Quality Dynamic event evaluates the team's blazers by quantifying aspects of the vehicle that customers will feel from the driver's seat. Aspects like the response delay between pressing the pedal and accelerating, or how much the vehicle accelerates for a given pedal position, are front and center when someone goes for a test drive. And that makes these key to a good first and lasting impression. The winning team for the Drive Quality event delivered a vehicle with impeccable driving characteristics, hitting every evaluation point spot on. Overall, they produced a responsive vehicle with beautiful tip ends and proved that they had their backlash under complete control. The winner of the Drive Quality Award will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500. Please congratulate West Virginia University.
Please welcome back to the stage Jace Allen from D-Space, who is here to present the first place connected and automated vehicle systems presentations.
Thank you, folks. Hey, greetings. The Connected and Automated Vehicle presentation is designed to evaluate a team's progress in algorithm development for longitudinal control using adaptive cruise control and V2X, or vehicle-to-everything connectivity. Teams were able to present about various development and testing methods they used for validating the CAV subsystems. The winner of the best CAV presentation was a team that proudly presented their work with great technical content and a hint of humor. They had well laid out pictures and graphs, an animated presentation that dramatically improved the discussion of the slides. The team performed impressive on-road testing, especially testing for a multiple traffic light scenario situation that was above and beyond expectations. This vehicle work was fed back into their simulation development process to refine the model, showing continuous improvement. Some of the judges were able to recall their year 3 presentation and noted that improvement between years 3 and 4 showed a tremendous dedication of the team. The winner of the first place Connected and Automated Vehicle Systems presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Please congratulate Georgia Tech.
Please welcome back to the stage Bhavna Chakraborty from Bosch, who is here to present the CAV Perception System and ACC Drive Quality Evaluation Award.
Hi again. During the first week of the competition in Yuma, teams participated in closed course tests that evaluated the perception and the longitudinal control systems on board the team vehicles. During this test, team vehicles followed a target vehicle while maneuvering through multiple scenarios that included following behind, cut in, and cut out. The team's sensor fusion output was compared against GNSS ground truth data to validate the performance of the sensor fusion algorithm. ACC drive quality was judged based on how well teams met the ACC performance targets they defined for their own systems. The winning team designed a perception system that successfully detected targets beyond 100 meters and continuously tracked them while they were in view and while they performed various maneuvers. This team also met their performance targets and received a perfect score for this segment of the test. The first place winner for the CAV perception system in ACC drive quality evaluation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Please congratulate West Virginia University.
Here to present the award for the Connected and Automated Vehicle Systems runner-up, please welcome Divya, Senior Manager of Device and Vehicle Controls at AAM.
Thank you. Throughout the EcoCAR Mobility Challenge, teams have been challenged to apply extensive vehicle connectivity and SAE Level 2 automation to improve the energy efficiency and consumer appeal of the 2019 Chevrolet Blazer. The award for Best CAV Vehicle, CAV Vehicle Systems will go to the team with the best combined score in all CAV-focused events in Year 4, including reports, presentations, and vehicle testing events. The runner-up for the Best CAV System is a team that built in energy-saving considerations to all their CAV features. They had an excellent feedback systems for vehicle testing where they incorporated data and insights from on-road testing to improve their vehicle performance. One such example was their blending algorithm to minimize jerk in their ACC. The team has been consistent throughout the year with their deliverable submissions, and their vehicle performed extremely well in all dynamic events in this year's competition. The runner-up for the Best CAV Systems will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500. And the winner is Virginia Tech. And the award for the Best CAV System goes to a team that performed well consistently throughout the year, finishing first or second in all but one CAV activity this year. The final technical report, judges were impressed by their unique way of showing the V2X data for the traffic lights state with a multitude of different variables in cross comparison. This team also had a top-notch presentation, and their approach to ACC and V2X development and testing was appreciated by all the judges. The winner of the Best CAV Systems ranked in an impressive 600+ miles of longitudinal control testing on open roads. The Best CAV Systems will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. And the winner is Georgia Tech.
Please welcome to the stage Trevor Crane, Mobility Research and Education Program Manager at Argonne National Laboratory, to present Energy Consumption Awards.
Right, of course, I'm not Trevor Crane. 2.5 years ago, I took over his responsibilities at Argonne as the CAV organizer for EcoCAR, and I was told that the transition will only be complete when I present an award on his behalf. On a serious note, Trevor had to step away for a moment, and he asked me to do this for him. So this year, the award for the energy consumption is split into two categories. The first award being our brand new ACC-enabled energy consumption test. During ACC energy consumption, teams use sophisticated sensor fusion systems and automated controls to follow behind a lead vehicle that drove EPA test cycles around the DPG circle track. Argonne collaborated with the Mobility Innovation Hub at Hariba Myra to develop a novel test methodology and bespoke testing solutions for the event. In this event, an impressive 7 different teams were able to complete the full 17 miles of ACC driving. We challenged teams to maximize their vehicle efficiency during the test. The team that won the award for ACC-enabled energy consumption showed smooth operation over the test cycles, supported by superior propulsion system to maximize their efficiency. They were able to achieve an impressive 757 watt-hour per kilometer, or 26.5 mpg combined, over the course of both a city and a highway drive cycle. This year's first place award for the ACC-enabled energy consumption will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Please congratulate Georgia Tech. Now for the second energy consumption award. The final award for the energy consumption is based on our more traditional EcoCAR on-track test procedure without automated controls. In this event, vehicles were driven by trained GM test drivers through a series of city and highway drive cycles marked out using signage around the DPG circle track. The event was a test of both vehicle endurance and hybrid control strategy over a 27-mile route. Similar to the ACC Energy winner, this team also showed impressive hybrid control strategies, aggressively using a wide, high-voltage battery SOC window to maximize the efficiency of their vehicle operation. This strategy helped their vehicle reach 26.6 miles per gallon, beating the baseline Blazer and every other team vehicle. The winner for the first place normal driving mode energy consumption will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Please welcome back Georgia Tech. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Carl Summer, Application Software Engineer at PACCAR, to present the award for Best HMI UX Evaluation and Best HMI UX Presentation.
The human-machine interface and user experience evaluations took place this past Sunday at Phoenix Raceway. During the evaluations, judges interacted with each team's HMI UX prototype in an in-vehicle setting to assess its interface design, the training content presented, as well as the user experience of the prototype and its overall quality. The team with the best HMI UX prototype focused on what was new and different about the vehicle from a customer's experience perspective, and this is key to simplifying the dialogue. The training video featured an appealing and clean, modern design that was logical and linear and clearly articulated customer needs. One judge commented, "I really loved the simplicity of the prototype. The navigation was clean, simple, and easy to follow, and it had just the right amount of content." So this year's first place trophy for the HMI and UX evaluation, they will receive a check of $2,000. This will go to Mississippi State University. So next, the HMI UX presentation allowed teams to walk the judges through their team's design process and highlight the key stages. This includes the performing user needs research to understand the problems, as well as analyzing the research and the data, and to use the feedback to define design goals, and then develop a first prototype that achieves this, some of those design goals. And then testing that first prototype, users can process the feedback and then use that prototype feedback to develop their second prototype. These critical components showed the judges that teams have accomplished the overarching HMI goal, which is to develop a refined, standalone prototype that successfully educates the driver about one of the cab features in the team's hybrid electric Chevrolet Blazer. The winner of the HMI presentation prioritizes user experience and the design approach. They did a great job of tying user feedback to the design actions and kept the user at the forefront even when they were tempted to insert their own biases. The team did a great job at researching how to best integrate their prototype with the vehicle through the Chevy MyLink. One judge said this presentation was the gold standard of how to utilize the tools and the resources available from the EcoCAR workshops. Another judge jokingly commented, "Incredible job, and that's hard for me to say as a Michigan fan." The winner of the first place HMI UX presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000, so please congratulate Ohio State University.
Welcome to the stage John Kottner, Technical Director of Automotive Systems Engineering at NXP, to present the First Place Award for the Consumer Appeal Event Award.
Good evening. I really feel privileged that I was able to participate in judging the Consumer Appeal event at the Phoenix Raceway earlier this week. In this event, judges assume the role of a prospective buyer visiting a car dealership and evaluating all aspects of the vehicle, including internal and external appearance, the whole driving experience, including gauges, displays, and the HMI of the vehicle. According to the judges, the winning team's vehicle had a well-done exterior, great drivability, and smooth acceleration. The vehicle featured displays that added value to customer experience, and the team did an exceptional job presenting many features that increased the consumer appeal of their vehicle. The winner will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Please congratulate Ohio State University.
Here to present the Ron Stentz Spirit of the Challenge Award, please welcome to the stage Stephen Boyd, Program Manager of Batteries and Electrification at the U.S. Department of Energy.
It's my honor tonight to present one of our most notable awards, recognizing the team who displayed values that represent the spirit of the Advanced Vehicle Technology Competition Program. The Spirit of the Challenge Award, named in honor of Ron Stentz, a longtime competition sponsor and organizer, is given to the team that exhibits the following characteristics: exceptional perseverance in the face of adversity, maintaining a positive attitude throughout the competition despite significant challenges and obstacles, and pursuing exceptionally high technical standards for their team that best represent the spirit of the EcoCAR competition. The team that won this award was nominated by their fellow teams as an excellent example of maintaining a positive team culture throughout a challenging series. This EcoCAR team demonstrated great enthusiasm despite many trials and tribulations during week 1 of the competition at the GM Desert Proving Ground. They addressed every issue the inspectors identified and pushed to pass the vehicle technical inspections. They successfully passed fueling, on-road, safety evaluation, acceleration, braking, and nearly a full drive cycle of the EcoCAR cycle on the circle track on the last day. Their positive attitude encouraged other teams to cheer for their every success, and they rallied to the garage to root for them in the final days. This team exemplifies what the Spirit of the Challenge Award is all about: spirit, will, endurance, and never giving up. And we would like to award them the EcoCAR Spirit of the Challenge Award. The winner will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500 US. Let's give a spirited round of applause for McMaster University.
Here to present the Excellence in Leadership Awards, please welcome Bill Venner, Chief Engineer at General Motors.
The Excellence in Leadership Award recognizes leadership skills that are critical for engineers, project managers, and communicators to be successful within the EcoCAR project and throughout their careers. From watching my own team over the years lead the AVTC program, the importance of these leadership skills cannot be overstated. These skills can be the major differentiator between the success or failure of a team to achieve each team's individual goals. Before we announce the winners of this award, I'd like to recognize all the students who served in leadership capacity on their teams. From the project managers, to the engineering managers, to the communication managers, to the sub-team leads. Let's give them all a round of applause. Okay, so now for the nominees for the Excellence in Leadership Awards are, from Georgia Tech, we have Nishan Neko and Nicholas Hummel. From Mississippi State University, we have Vance Hudson. From the Ohio State University, we have Colin Knight. From the University of Alabama, we have Jordan Olson and John Farrell. From the University of Waterloo, we have Hao Chang Zhang. And from West Virginia University, Jared Deerthorn. Please give them a big round of applause for these incredible, dedicated students. The Excellence in Leadership Award will be presented to the student who best exemplifies model leadership capabilities on their EcoCAR team. This includes characteristics such as motivating team members to do their best, taking time to teach and mentor fellow students, and creating a supportive team culture. Effective leaders are able to exercise power appropriately, thinking critically and creatively, and articulating a positive sense of direction and invoke optimism in their peers. Leading a team of your peers is challenging. Leading a team through a global pandemic is truly unprecedented. Our winners were able to not only navigate new challenges in recruiting and retention, but enable their teams to thrive in the most uncertain circumstances. The judges were truly impressed with all the candidates nominated this year, especially the testimonials from their fellow peers and faculty advisors. After much consideration, our judges were unable to select only one student as the sole winner. So I believe for the first time, we will have two co-winners as these students rose to the top, and their contributions to their teams and EcoCAR as a whole cannot be overstated. So, our first co-winner of the Excellence in Leadership Award is a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech, and their faculty and fellow students could not stop buzzing about them. Their nominations include testimonials such as, during the pandemic, they made an effort to create team bonding events in a safe manner that prevents COVID spread within the team, which significantly helped bring back a sense of team and normalcy that otherwise was non-existent. While others noted about this nominee, they are not good at anything. They're not good at competing anything on time. They're not good at organizing groups of people to get the best out of them. And definitely, they are not good at showing love to anyone on the team. In fact, they are the best at all of these things. And finally, Georgia Tech wrote about the winner. Most importantly, they turned the EcoCAR team into more than just a technical project. They created a family. All right, so now on the next co-winner of the Excellence in Leadership Award, had judges hearing cowbells in their head while reading the nominations for the student. Mississippi State University faculty and students put forth a strong case for this student, which included testimonials such as, they emphasize that our team's main function is to get us a job when we graduate. They remind us that their actions, that they are here to enable team success and not the other way around. Other testimonials emphasize this winner impact on overcoming previous EcoCAR hurdles by saying, they believe so much in the impact of EcoCAR project that they refuse to give up. Their conviction in the importance and the impact of the project and their dedication to the team were so strong that they decided to lead the effort of compiling a successful proposal for EcoCAR Mobility Challenge. Finally, MSU shared this. I witnessed them every day set their own work to help other people, own work aside to help others answer questions. They're quick to mentor younger members, give advice regarding classes, and review resumes to help members land internships and full-time offers. If the faculty and student testimonies weren't enough, one organizer remarked they would gladly be led by either of these students later on in their careers should they cross paths again. It is my great pleasure to present the Excellence in Leadership Award along with a trophy and a check each for $1,250 to Nishan Nico and Vance Hudson.
Here to present our next award, please welcome back to the stage Kristen Wall, AVTC Director at Argonne National Laboratory.
I almost had a Jennifer Aniston moment there with the bathroom break, but I made it. All right. It is my pleasure to present the award for the 2022 National Science Foundation Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award. Excuse me. So NSF has been a sponsor of this award for more than 20 years because the goals and objectives of the EcoCAR competition are well aligned with the NSF mission to transform the frontiers of science and engineering through research and education. As an organizer of these competitions for more than 25 years, I have witnessed the dedication and commitment of our faculty and the countless hours they spend mentoring and guiding their students. In fact, this program really wouldn't be what it is without their tireless efforts. So I would like to take this opportunity to recognize all of the EcoCAR faculty advisors and ask them to stand for a big round of applause. So this year, the NSF Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award goes to the faculty advisor, and I'm going to say it at the beginning, but it's important. Goes to the advisor for West Virginia University, Dr. Andrew Nix. No. I have more to say, so you might want to take a seat for a second. To his students, Dr. Nix is more than just a faculty advisor. He's a mentor, a teacher, and their biggest cheerleader. Dr. Nix really throws himself into the competition with his whole heart. In their nomination for this award, team members talked about how he always takes care of them, even down to details like bringing food and drinks for them when they're working late in the garage. Dr. Nix gives the students the freedom to manage their own swim lane however they choose, for better or for worse, and really works tirelessly to provide new ideas and useful feedback to improve both technical and managerial skills of the graduate student team leaders. He frequently makes appearances to unscheduled work sessions to build relationships with every undergraduate student that joins the WVU EcoCAR team. For even the newest students on the team, Dr. Nix exhibits his trust and confidence in his team by providing every student with the opportunity to make a significant impact to the program. With the understanding that the spirit of the EcoCAR competition is not only to win, but to network and collaborate with other universities, Dr. Nix encourages WVU students to reach out and work with teams from other universities participating in the competition. Oftentimes, those relationships serve as the icebreaker between WVU students and other participating universities, and as a result provides invaluable opportunities for the teams to thrive that otherwise would not exist. Dr. Nix has also had a lasting impact on the engineering curriculum at his university. He has played a critical role in expanding the courses offered outside of his department and has assisted his fellow advisors in the process of expanding the courses taught in the computer science and electrical engineering department. Under his leadership, students also have the opportunity to begin gaining course credit during their junior year with multiple technical credit courses. Dr. Nix has also demonstrated a significant interest in diversifying his team by inviting team members from both engineering and non-engineering majors to join. He has also built strong relationships with the administration in the Reed College of Media, where faculty and students now see the many benefits that the program's real-world experience can provide. But most notably, it's his close and sustained interactions with his students that has had such an extraordinary impact on their learning experience at WVU and has contributed immensely to placing them on the right path towards successful professional careers. He has not only equipped them with valuable technical knowledge and abilities, but has also instilled in them the drive to work hard and maybe think out of the box a bit, always seeking optimal, unconventional solutions to the most difficult problems. Here are just a few of the testimonials that have been given about Dr. Nix by his students. Dr. Nix has allowed this team to advance and reach success time and time again through his sheer determination and passion for this project. He boosts the morale of students and helps to improve the workflow of each swim lane by providing additional ways to approach engineering problems. Outside of the EcoCAR competition, Dr. Nix takes time to talk to students and help with course material or more personal problems that students may encounter through their academic careers. Dr. Nix is one of the most kind-hearted people I have met. He continuously treats everyone with the utmost respect and fosters a caring learning environment. I believe that the students that graduate under him are ready for the next steps in their life, and most of my success in EcoCAR has been because of this man, and I can't thank him enough for it. Dr. Nix, Drew, we thank you for your contributions, your spirit of the competition, and your mentorship to the students, and we congratulate you on this well-deserved award. Please come to the stage. I failed to mention, in addition to this lovely check, Dr. Nix will also receive a check for $10,000 for his team. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we will announce our top 4 overall awards. Please welcome back to the stage Ian Galloway from NXP, who is here to present the 4th place overall award.
Thank you. It's my honor to present the award for the 4th place overall for year 4. The 4th place team demonstrated significant growth over the 4-year series while dealing with significant student turnover each year. Despite completely redesigning and reintegrating their rear motor system this year, they produced a well-functioning vehicle that completed all dynamic events. They performed well, consistently throughout the year, including pre-competition deliverables, dynamic events at DPG, and presentations. The team drove home their EcoCAR spirit by having efficiency and energy savings considerations when designing all of their vehicle systems. Earning a total of 735.9 points out of 985, it's my honor to present the 4th place overall award, along with a trophy and check for $7,000 to Virginia Tech.
Please welcome back to the stage Sam Reinzel from MathWorks, who is here to present the award for 3rd place overall.
All right. Good evening. Tonight, I'm here to present the award for 3rd place overall. This team excelled in all areas of the competition and has produced multiple student leaders this year that each exemplify the spirit of the competition. Their team has shown tremendous leadership through their representation on the Student Leadership Council, which resulted in multiple activities that enriched the competition experience for all the teams. Despite some adversity in the run-up to and during competition, the team overcame barriers to deliver a vehicle with immaculate integration, complete all dynamic events, and notch a top 4 finish in every technical presentation. Earning a total of 744.8 points out of 985, this team will take home the 3rd place overall award, along with a trophy and a check for $8,000. Please congratulate the University of Alabama.
Please welcome back to the stage Bill Venner and John Hariff of General Motors to present second place overall.
The team that will be receiving the second place overall award performed well throughout all areas of the competition. This team led a collaborative effort to develop a custom prototype battery pack that multiple EcoCAR teams used in their vehicles. This process afforded these teams with a unique and valuable educational experience for all teams involved. While in Yuma, the team was forced to do a substantial redesign of their CAV control system, which they completed in time to complete all events and place well in the CAV testing events. This team is consistently a model of excellence for the entire competition and helps push all teams to strive for more with their vehicles and their students.
The winning team has earned a total of 787.8 points out of a total of 985 possible. It's my honor to present the second place overall award, along with a trophy and a check for $9,000. Please help me congratulate The Ohio State University.
Please welcome back to the stage Mark Smith from the U.S. Department of Energy to present first place overall.
All right, the big moment's here. Everybody ready? Good. Very excited to be able to be here to announce the first place overall winner for year 4. This winning team truly embodies the spirit of the competition by collaborating with other teams throughout all 4 years of the competition. This team is truly a hub for team-to-team collaboration, and nearly every other EcoCAR team could tell stories of how this team helped them out at some point during the competition. This team also produced a vehicle that excelled in all areas and were the only team to improve energy consumption over the stock vehicle and beat the other teams by a wide margin. This team also excelled in the CAV area, taking home awards for CAV events and leading the pack in CAV system development. The winning team earned a total of 875.6 points out of a possible 985 points. On behalf of the competition organizers, it's my honor to present the first place overall award for the Year 4 competitions, along with a trophy and a check for $10,000 to the Ramblin' Wreck from... All right.
Please welcome back to the stage Kristen Wall for our closing remarks.
Well, I hope you all have enjoyed tonight's award ceremony. What a wonderful conclusion to this series. This competition would not have been possible without the dedication and commitment of our many amazing sponsors. And every sponsor will also be taking home a trophy tonight in appreciation of your support. So please have a representative stop by the trophy tables in the foyer to pick those up on your way out, along with a box so we'll get home safely. And to all 11 teams, regardless of the trophies that you take home tonight, you all deserve tremendous recognition. This is going to be hard because this is my last competition, and so forgive me. All right, now sit down so I can get through this. So I'm gonna keep going through the administrative stuff, and then I'm gonna say a couple words. So, all right. So teams, please check the EcoCAR mailing list for score sheets. So you'll be getting that here right after the award ceremony, and it'll have all of the results from all year. And also stop by the trophy table in the foyer to pick up your participation trophy. Might get through it. All right. So before we conclude the event, I want to share just one final announcement. So after 25 years leading the AVTC program at Argonne, and a year before that as a sponsor, I wanted to share that I'll be passing the baton to the very, very, very capable Jesse Alley to direct our next series, the EcoCAR EV Challenge. I am tremendously confident in Jesse's commitment and passion for this program, and he will lead the next competition to new heights, I have no doubt. I will continue to add my support and guidance to ensure the long-term success of the AVTC program. So Jesse, can you stand, and everyone, let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Jesse. I'm leaving you the keys. I remember my first competition when I came to the 1996 Future Car competition, where I was just blown away by the innovation, the passion of the students involved, and honestly, I was just immediately hooked. I knew right then that I wanted to be involved in such a meaningful program that could affect so many people and have such a tremendous impact, not just that year, but for generations. And I was right. Now reflecting back on all those years, I am truly thankful for my predecessor, Bob Larson, and to Shelley Lonnie and Phil Patterson from DOE, who started this program in 1988. But especially, I want to thank Connie Bezanson. And all of the staff at the DOE Vehicle Technology Office, and to GM, and all of our industry partners for their trust and their very generous support that made everything possible. I never really thought when I joined, and this was this little small program that was $100,000 program, that we would become a $25 million program, and that we would have 30,000 graduates. And I made a lot of sacrifices, but every time I look at each of you, I know it's all worth it. So thank you so much for letting me be part of this. So with that, let's call this a competition wrap. You don't want to hear me cry anymore, that's for sure. So thank you to everyone that joined us this evening here in Phoenix and back home through our live stream. Good night.